We started off with a Souther Hillman Furay band and Heartbreaker. Then Heart gave us Heartless, and that was Jennifer from Styx on their Crystal Ball album. And did you know that in 1977, more female babies were named Jennifer than any other name?
He bought the Pioneer SX 650 receiver, Pioneer PL 514 semi-automatic belt drive turntable, and Dynaco A40 XL two-way loudspeakers. And can you believe this? All for only $699. And she has not been seen since.
Well, this is big. This is really big.
I'm going to Zarro's.
Well, it's at 132 Bank Street.
Shea 106, it's 14 minutes before 8 o'clock. In celebration of Israel's 30th anniversary, the NAC and the Canadian-Israeli Cultural Foundation are presenting a major Canadian-Israeli artistic program tomorrow night at 8:30 in the NAC. Some of the events are the Bathsheba Dance Company of Israel will be appearing together with Quebec-based Entre Six Dance Company, and this will all be happening in the Opera of the NAC tomorrow night at 8:30. Reservations are available by phoning 232-4950, or you can get tickets at the NAC box office. It's currently 31 degrees, and the low temperature tonight should be around 17, although it hasn't been below 20 in a couple of days. Tomorrow, hot, humid again, and no chance of rain in the forecast that we have right now. 31 degrees, as I said again. This is Paul McCartney and Wings from London Town. The soaring voice of Annie Haslam and her group Renaissance from their album Scheherazade. That's A Trip to the Fair. And before that, Bonnie Raitt from her second album, song that Joel Zoss, a obscure but very fine folk singer, wrote. And Paul McCartney and Wings gave us Children, Children from London Town. It's a few minutes before 8 o'clock. One thing you have to remember with this hot weather out, is that the mosquitoes have arrived in droves. Some friends and I went up to the Gatineau yesterday and walked around in the nature paths in the woods and got totally eaten alive. I'm itching everywhere. So please, if you're going to go into the woods anytime soon, the mosquitoes are thickest right about this time of year.
Vagabond wants you to take a ride on their moving carousel. It's your time to play, so just climb aboard and enjoy the ride. Just take a ride on the carousel and relax. Vagabond. It's a moving experience.
Shea 106, Jaime Wohl keeping you company until midnight. I've got some music from the new Bob Seger album, a song called Still the Same. Gordon Lightfoot from a few years back and the Summer Side of Life, song about growing up. Before that, the Eagles and The Best of My Love and Bob Seger from the new album, Stranger in Town, Still the Same.
This is CHEZ-FM at 106.1 megahertz, owned and autonomous of performance, and to comply with these regulations.
Well, if you haven't got your guess in for the Bruce Springsteen release date, I suggest you do it pretty quickly because the deadline is June the 1st. We've made it easier for you. You don't even have to send us a postcard. You can fill in any treble clef store the entry form. And anyway, the release date will be sometime between now and August 1st. So make your guess and send it to us. You stand to win the Bruce Springsteen album, Darkness on the Edge of Town, when it finally is released. And also, you'll go into a draw for the contest to take somebody to New York City, Greg Torrington, next weekend, as a matter of fact, to see the debut concert in the new Bruce Springsteen tour. So, the address here, if you feel like sending in a postcard, is 126 York Street. Shea 106, this is Elton John.
If it came to pass.
From a band known as UK, and remember that name because they may be very big very soon. Song called In the Dead of Night, Shea 106. The Electric Light Orchestra gave us Sweet Talkin' Woman and All the Nasties, Elton John, plus a complete choir from the album Madman Across the Water. 27 minutes now past 8 o'clock. That's the Sutherland Brothers, Shea 106, from their new album Down to Earth. And One More Night with You. It's got a great picture of this old house in the clouds on the front, all in green. Before the Sutherland Brothers, Bad Sneakers with Steely Dan from the album Katy Lied, and Garland Jeffries with Keep On Trying.
May 31st, 8 p.m. in Salons A, B, and C of the Civic Center in concert, Garland Jeffries.
I come to
at Greenbank to Iris, then left at Baxter. Treble Clef. We fill your life with music.
If you like to see fine prize-winning photographs, well, there's a exhibit at the National Capital Commission by Ewald Richter. And this will be until the end of this month, so it's only a couple more days. It's at the Heritage Ottawa Gallery, 62 John Street, New Edinburgh. And the gallery is open between 1 and 5 every afternoon, Monday through Friday, and admission is free. That's the photographs of Ewald Richter. It's gone down a couple degrees, a little less sweltering. It's only 29. Just imagine a couple months ago, 29 degrees. Tomorrow will be much of the same, sunny and hot. Low temperatures tonight around 17 degrees, and currently, as I said, 29 degrees in Ottawa. Jaime Wohl here, CHEZ 106 at 19 before 9. The Alan Parsons Project. From the album I, Robot and Breakdown, Alan Parsons is now working on a new project called Pyramids. We started off with Santana and I'll Be Waiting from Moonflower, the half-live, half-studio album. John Lennon gave us Instant Karma. And remember, John Lennon has a son. His name is Julian from his first marriage. And this boy is now 14 years old, if that makes you feel old at all. Anyway, Julian is fronting a rock band of his own right now in North Wales. The band also gave us This Wheel's on Fire. It's 4 minutes before 9, CHEZ 106.
Thrifty's own brand band! At Thrifty's, there's never a charge for waist or inseam alterations. Thrifty's own brand jeans, cords, shirts, and now jerseys.
Thrifty's jeans,
Beautiful blue.
Thrifty's cords,
We make them for you.
Thrifty's shirts,
Jerseys, too.
from Thrifty.
Thrifty's.
Check out Ottawa's third Thrifty's, now open in the Government of Canada Building, 240 Spark Street.
A very good Sunday evening to you. This is the type of night where you should be out in your patio, in the backyard if you have one, sipping on lemonade or iced tea or beer, whatever, and listening to the radio, perhaps with some friends. This is Hall & Oates, CHEZ 106, with Had I Known You Better Then. CHEZ 106 with Jaime Wohl until midnight tonight. At midnight, Peter Bork joins us. He's our new kid around here, and he just started this weekend, actually. You'll catch him at midnight. This is Meatloaf from the only album, Bat Outta Hell. That was fun. I just finished 8 minutes and 36 seconds of dancing around the studio. I couldn't help it. The new dancing song from the Rolling Stones. It's called Miss You, and it's on one of these 12-inch 45s, played at 33. That was great. Before that, the Lovin' Spoonful, Summer in the City, and Meatloaf from Bat Outta Hell. It was a hot summer's night, and it took the words right out of my mouth. It's getting down towards 9:30 in the evening. You're with Jaime Wohl, CHEZ 106. And then we'll go right back to music. This is the Grateful Dead. If you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen. That's The Doors from their first album. It's 11 years old, and the song is called Soul Kitchen. Elvis Costello gave us Waiting for the End of the World in his typical diabolical way. Nights on Broadway was the Bee Gees, and we started off with the Grateful Dead from their album American Beauty, and Till the Morning Comes. We have a note here that in motor racing, actually, Robert Armstrong of Ottawa won the Formula Ford race today in Mont-Tremblant-Saint-Jovite. Congratulations to him. And while we're on the subject of sports, the Witchwood Tennis Club in Aylmer is celebrating their 50th anniversary this year. And you're invited to join the club now for a very active tennis season. CHEZ 106, that's Neil Young singing at The Last Waltz with the band and Joni Mitchell. Before that, Graham Nash from his first solo album, Songs for Beginners, with the Sleep Song. And Crosby, Stills, and Nash, without Young, are recording another album together. They did manage to stop for just a few weeks while Graham Nash's wife delivered a baby. That was nice of them. Before that, we heard Rick Roberts, who's now in Firefall, doing In a Dream from one of his solo albums. And at the start, The Werewolf, Warren Zevon, and Accidentally Like a Martyr. It's a couple minutes before 10 o'clock. Straight legs and a drawstring waist.
It's how to be anyone you wanna be. Jeunesse. It's how to be anyone you wanna be. Jeunesse. It's how to be anyone you wanna be.
CHEZ 106, a very good Sunday evening to you. I'm Jaime Wohl, and this is Peter Townshend and Ronnie Lane.
Rivers getting high.
BTO from the album Head On and Find Out About Love. Boston gave us More Than a Feeling, and Keep Me Turning was from Peter Townshend and Ronnie Lane on their album Rough Mix.
Treble Clef knows that Patty's Easter by the Patti Smith Group is on Arista Records and tapes distributed by Capitol. Get it at Treble Clef.
That song, Because the Night, that Patti Smith does, was co-written by Bruce Springsteen. And if you've been listening lately, you know we have a contest going on, and the deadline is June 1st. The idea is to guess the date of the release of the new Springsteen album, Darkness at the Edge of Town. It can be any time between now and August, let's say the 1st of August. These prizes you stand to win. First of all, if you guess the right date of the release of the album, you'll get that album, courtesy of Columbia and CHEZ. And even if you don't guess the right date, your name will go in a draw, and the winner will be going to New York City with Greg Torrington next Saturday night to see the boss, Bruce Springsteen, in concert, the debut concert of his tour, which will be in New York City. And to enter the contest, well, you can go to Treble Clef or any Sherman's record store and fill out the date there, or you can send it to us by postcard or letter at 126 York Street, Ottawa, Ontario. Good luck. It's 15 minutes past 10 o'clock. You're with Jamie, CHEZ 106 until midnight, and Peter Bork. This is the Doobie Brothers, and For Someone Special. If you enjoyed that song, let me just say that the whole album is incredible. Patti Smith from Easter and Because the Night Belongs to Love. Carly Simon gave us You Belong to Me, and the Doobie Brothers, who have been doing Carly Simon songs, especially that one, You Belong to Me, from their album, the one before Living on the Fault Line, For Someone Special. CHEZ 106, it's almost 10:30.
Some band stores keep you waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting.
If you've been to our place, there's one thing.
Saturday, it's the big USAC stock car race.
Oh, you're married now. A middle linebacker? Big fellow, I guess, huh? Bye.
Sunday, the big one, the Molson Diamond Indy, June 9, 10, and 11 at Moseport. Don't miss it.
Hey, don't I know you? Weren't you here last year?
CHEZ 106, it's time for our feature artist. Tonight I'm going to be playing the music of a woman who may not be one of the most commercially viable artists, but she is blessed with the most versatile voice, I think, of any woman singer in rock today. She can do gospel, jug band music, country, folk, jazz, big band stuff, blues, just about everything, and all in that amazing voice. Her name is Maria Muldaur. See what I mean about versatile? That's Maria Muldaur and Cajun Moon, a J.J. Cale song from her latest album, the new one actually. It's called Southern Winds. Before that, Back by Fall came from Sweet Harmony. I'm a Woman, back on Waitress in a Donut Shop, and from her first album, Dan Hicks's Walkin' One and Only. CHEZ 106, it's 17 before 11.
May 31st, 8 p.m. in
General admission seating tickets are $6.50, available at all Treble Clefs. Color prints by Ottawa photographer G.L. Christie are on exhibition right now at the Ottawa Public Gallery. It's at 120 Metcalfe Street. These are nature photographs, and they were taken around the Ottawa area. This exhibition will be on until the end of this month. Well, there's one word for the weather, warm again tomorrow. It'll be around 30, 31, the same as it was today. No chance of showers in the immediate forecast. Low temperatures tonight a sultry 18 degrees, and currently it's 26, so I don't even think it'll even get that cool for us. But try to put an electric fan in your bedroom or something. I'm Jaime Wohl. I'll be here for another hour or so, and this is Crosby, Stills, and Nash. When you take two of the strongest forces in Quebecois music, namely harmonium and les Séguin, and you merge them together in the persons of Serge Fiori and Richard Séguin, that's what you come up with. It's called 200 Nuits à l'heure. It's a new album from Fiori and Séguin, CHEZ 106. We also listened to Mark Allman and their One Way Sunday. CHEZ 106, that's Long John Baldry and Come Back Again from the album Everything Stops for Tea. We heard Linda Ronstadt doing Love is a Rose and Dance, Dance, Dance from Crazy Horse. And if you thought those songs sounded a little similar, well, it's because Neil Young wrote both of them, and they have the exact same melody. He just changed the words and wrote the same song twice. We also listened to J.J. Cale doing his own Cocaine.
Ladies and gentlemen, Honda Deludaway, 275 St. Joseph Boulevard, your Motorsport Plus headquarters. Because when you're number one, you gotta do it right.
Jazz Ottawa is a non-profit organization devoting to promoting jazz in Ottawa. They have a Tuesday night jam session at the Beacon Arms Hotel. The first set each evening is a prepared session, and the second is a jam session. Musicians are invited to sit in, and if you'd like more information, call the Lady of Jazz, Lois Moody, at 232-9387. Well, Peter Bork just came in, and he says it's a little cooler than it was last night. In fact, it's 25 degrees. It'll be down in the high teens later on tonight. And tomorrow, sun will be out again in full force. Temperatures ranging from 30 to 32 degrees. This is Rod Stewart, CHEZ 106. The CHEZ 106 and Happy Jack. We heard Traffic. You can all join in. Billy Joel gave us Only the Good Die Young. And the first cut is the deepest, a Cat Stevens song done by Rod Stewart.
50 miles from nowhere.
South Ottawa Suzuki, 856 Clyde Avenue, just off Carling.
Suzuki goes a distance. Suzuki rides away.
It's just a couple of minutes before midnight. I'm Jaime Wohl, and it's my turn now to leave this beautifully air-conditioned studio and try to cope with the heat like everybody else. Peter Bork is in to take you through until 6 in the morning. I'll see you next week. Remember, we're in this together.